Here we go. Hello. It's been such a long time since I last vlogged, but yeah, it was just, you know, the times have been heavy, the times have been hard. I've been working on my cloud to cloud comms a lot. I've got incredible clients lined up, which I'm very proud of. But yeah, I decided to vlog today. It's Monday, October 26th. I'm actually waiting for my Uber to go for a yoga class. It is 12 o'clock right now. My class starts in half an hour. Yeah, I've just taken some time for myself. I woke up at 7 this morning, created some content, which is an ad on Instagram. So if you guys would like to follow me there, please follow. But yeah, my Uber's outside. I'm going to put my mask and go. I don't really know what to do with my hair. I feel really uninspired with my blonde hair at the moment. Some of you might be really pleased to hear that. I am considering going back to brown because it's been fun, but I feel like my brown hair is where it's at this point. I loved my hair in summer where it was sun bleached because I spent a lot of time outdoors. Now being outside, now being inside, it's a little bit different story because like I can tell that my hair is getting a bit more brassy even though I'm using a lot of purple shampoos, but the sun really helped it to kind of look a little bit more natural, and now it just looks a bit naff.
Yeah, oh shit. My glasses are so bad I can't even see the fucking thing. If I'm in it, I hope so.
Yeah. Everybody, I'm just having a little concoction going on here. I've got bare minerals eye mask and a Vitamasks sheet mask, and this is like a ruby crystal face mask. I'm actually about to take this off because I've had it for like 10 minutes already. You know that feeling when you take off your sheet mask and it just feels so new. Oh my god, it's 10 o'clock now and I'm at my desk, had breakfast, had my morning politics session with Will and yeah, just lit up my candle. I'm set up, I'm wearing all orange. It's my favorite jumper so far. It's a matching set of Jackie's. I'm very comfortable indeed. Today, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what's on schedule. I've got a list written up for my clients which I need to get through. What else do I have to say? Well, we have to go get pumpkins. I'm gonna go get pumpkins this week sometime because yeah, I want pumpkins. My vlogs now are going to be so good. Now I have nothing to say. I'm moving away from my desk and I'm making some lunch. I am making a concoction of some veggie sausages, potatoes and beans because it's so rainy outside today. I don't feel like anything else would suit. Will's just having his little lunch. Oh, I've got a little sous chef just helping me out here. Yesterday was quite nice just to have my meetings with my clients, which is work, and it felt a little bit more normal. And yeah, like I do those once a month just to be really safe, but also people want to see you and like we need to go through a lot of strategies together. It felt really good. It felt like I was back for that 8 hours that I was working in Central, but today just feels like the same old, same old. We have lots of launches for my brands, so I'm currently organizing an event for influencers and press, which is a massage therapy appointments for Urban Vader, which is a skincare brand, and also trying to figure out a strategy for one of my other brands, which is called Gold Laundry, which I'm wearing. They've opened a store in Shoreditch, and we're going to host one-to-one with press for interviews and any press coverage, social media, content creation, etc. But yeah, a lot of admin, a lot of emails, chasing people for invoices, chasing people on addresses, chasing people on everything, seeing what they're working on, whether we can be featured. But yeah, I've hit the wall and just put myself to bed for a little bit, because it's just one of those days when I feel a little bit, I feel like a lot of things are just like getting on top of me, and I don't feel like I can function in a way that I usually would be functioning. So yeah, like the thing is, I always try to center myself and like think about the things that I'm super grateful for, and the things, small things like being in this house, being super healthy, having a job, stuff that I sometimes take for granted. I just need to let myself feel the way I'm feeling at the moment, but I almost feel like I feel guilty for feeling this way because I don't have a particular reason to feel like it. I just feel like a lot of things at the moment feel really heavy, and the weather is really shit, and my work feels really slow, and any simple task is taking me so long to like just do, and I just feel like a little bit of a failure today. So I don't know, I feel like I just put so much pressure on myself to get certain things done, and if it doesn't go my way I just get really frustrated with myself. And yeah, like in general I just felt so low today. Like it's 4 o'clock now, I've been working since 8, so I just feel a bit drained, and I feel like I just need a break, but also not being able to go anywhere where I like to go makes me feel a little bit stuck. I'm sure a lot of you feel a really similar way. So I'm gonna try to do something fun, not quite sure what yet. I might read, I might just sleep, put a candle on, put a movie on, something that makes me feel good. I don't know, I just feel really numb. Like I think that's the best way of kind of like describing how I'm feeling. I just feel really numb and very empty inside. I feel like a lot of joy has just been like completely sucked out of me today, and perhaps I just need to take a second and write down all the things that I'm really grateful for and have privileges in, and you know, some people don't have that, and I'm taking it for granted and feeling sorry for myself for absolute silly reasons. My mind is contradicting my thoughts, if that makes sense. Like I fight my mind a lot in a way that I'm like, you know, when you have like things in your head that are telling you one thing but actually you're trying to fight them off and be like, well no, that's not true. But I feel like I need to maybe go to a store and get myself some fresh fruit, maybe a juice, maybe something that's just kind of healthy. Sometimes like vlogging helped me a lot by just like getting out my thoughts that sometimes I would just like compress and build in my body and then just explode one moment. But yeah, like this is why I really enjoy vlogging, because it just lets me speak my mind. This might sound silly to some people, but it helps me to listen myself back, to hear my problems and hear where my kind of like, I don't know, like where I feel like I'm suffocating. I'm going to put everything aside and speak to you guys tomorrow. I hope you're feeling and looking much better. Very good morning. Good morning. I've just woken up and I'm getting ready to go to the bank garden centre and pick up some meds from the pharmacy. Let's make myself look like a human again. I'm going to do a quick skincare routine, nothing super special. I don't know what to use. This is kind of my go-to every time I don't know what to use. This is Sweet Chef Ginger Vitamin C Serum Shot. Brightens dark spots and uneven tone, which is what we're kind of just struggling with for the past few days. Oh my god, this is typical blogger stuff, isn't it? It's really nice and delicate, and it does feel like a boost to my face. I was talking to my friend last night, and me and her are kind of in a similar like stages of quarantine, of lockdown, where we feel really demotivated and really kind of depressed with everything going on. So I have told her to do what I do when I feel like crap, and like how I felt yesterday pretty much. So what I do is have a list of things that I want to achieve the next day, do literally like each hour to my plan of like what I should do, and then I feel like super productive. I'm also going to use Marc Resurfacing cream. I've never used this before, so this is the first time I'll be using it, which should be interesting. It's quite a thick formula. Anyway, so yeah, so I basically said to her, I've made a plan for her, which she's just been following this morning, and already I can see how much better she's feeling. So my plan for today was waking up early. I just made breakfast. I had a little stretch to get my limbs feeling good. Then I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go to the bank, which needs to be done, which will make me feel productive if I've done it. Then I'm gonna go to the garden centre to pick up some fresh fruit and vegetables, because I need it around the house, because I've been eating like crap, and if I eat like crap, I feel like crap. And then yeah, come back, do my Zoom calls and my emails and my work, like all the kind of like boring stuff middle of the day. So that's kind of, you know, swept away from my day. And then I'll do some creative stuff that makes me feel a little bit more myself, or like something that makes my creative juices flowing. A little plan like this, even if it is in your head, or I find it better if I write it down, because I feel like if I write it down, I have to do it then. If I don't do them, it just makes me feel like I've not done anything, actually just wasted my day. And I was actually just talking to my dad about freelancers, and how when you are in a full-time job, you usually get a certain amount of holidays. We just don't give ourselves any holidays to take, and I think starting from January, because I feel like I can't just take magically 20 days off, I'm going to put in place for myself annual leave where I can just not work, because I've worked literally every day, whether I had a job or not had any jobs. And I had days when I had no work going for myself for a week, and that week it wasn't like, okay, well I'm just gonna sit on my bed and like, you know, cry about it. It was, okay, well how can I make the future work happen? It was actually more work finding work than work itself. Essentially, I would just like make a plan of action, and like who I would reach out to, and see whether brands wanted any content. I start like pitching for some ideas. Like I never go to a brand and say, you know, like, I want to work with you guys, do you have any budget, and I can talk about your face cream. Like I always have like a creative idea that I want to like make for my Instagram that I know you guys will like as well, and it'll kind of make me feel like I've got this little project I want to execute. So when the brands are up for it, it's always super fun. But always from these conversations, even if they don't have work at that time, they'll just remember you, you know, and remember your creative ideas, and then want to take you on board when they do have budgets and when they do have work going. So like I said, like during like the first wave of COVID, from like March till like mid-May, I was like worried, and I was kind of just like literally talking to every single person about work, and you know, everybody was made redundant or on furlough, and I just really didn't see a lot happening for myself. But I didn't stop, and I literally just emailed everyone, had conversations with everybody, you know, just like even like how they're doing and like what's going on. And I always go to a conversation not expecting anything, and then just seeing how we can make it work. That's how it happened with some of my PR clients. Started working with me just from a pure conversation of what's been going on. And you know, I've spoken to one of my clients, not just another store, which is a Shoreditch based shop, They're awesome, and actually I've met them when I was Christmas shopping last year, and you know, I just kind of reached out to them on a whim to hope that they need any, you know, social media support or any PR support, because they are a store-based store and they never had a website until now. So obviously COVID forced us to create a website to make sure that we're driving sales through online, and yeah, it was really lucky. And then from that it just started snowballing with clients on my PR side, and yeah, it made me feel a little bit more positive about the whole situation, because some months looked bleak. I'm also breaking out everywhere, like I'm talking everywhere. You can't see it because the light looks good. You see those, like they're the bastards. They just want to stay and like not pay rent on my face. I have to talk about this. This is from Say. Look, I'm basically matching. It's so nice, and this is actually in a lilac color, and I'm not mad about it. It's like a nice dew. Like, it's not a highlighter, because I find it with highlighters it just gives you like a really harsh highlight, and this is just kind of like, oh my god, I'm just so dewy and I love it. Okay, I need to look in the mirror because I swear this camera does me dirty. That's that. This is me done. So just made some lunch. I've made a portobello mushroom with goat cheese, some onions and wedges, little ciabattas. We've got a veggie burger, and also I've got some water and lemon and honey, which I've been just obsessed drinking constantly. Makes me feel really good. What you doing? What you doing? And Bess, what is it? So, hello. I've just finished all my calls today and it's 3:30. I still have some work to do. I've had a little break. So this just came through. It's from Aromatherapy Associates, which is one of my favorite brands. This is one of those mailers when they really try to make it look really lovely, like something out of The Holiday, you know, when the guy is like putting lavender and like spritzing things. This is what it is. Lovely written message. Thank you so much for your wonderful support throughout this year. I love Aromatherapy Associates, which is super lovely. When Christmas comes, I really like when brands recognize the support that you have put in throughout the year, whether it was paid or not. This actually was not, but let's see what they have and see. Like, I love this packaging. Just nice brown paper, kind of like I want to like re-gift it on Christmas because it's this nice. Gosh, they have the best scents, don't they? The candle already, I'm like, I don't think I can let you go. I think you're gonna have to stay with me. Morning. Well, yeah, it's still morning. It's 11 o'clock. I am at my desk yet again. I do not move from here. Anyway, it is Thursday, is it? I've got a call at 12, but I think I'm going to end my day here because I've done everything I could do this week. Well, probably won't. On today's agenda is email influencers for a mailer that I'm scheduling. I actually have 3 mailers going out at the same time, which, if you don't know what that means, it's you have to contact all the influencers from the list that you've created prior, which was signed up by the client. You're emailing those influencers the information of the products that we were thinking of sending them, whether they want to receive it, whether they don't want to receive it. If they do, we need to ask them for an address, and then the packing of the bags and of the boxes begin. And then we send it over. I go to the post office and basically send it all off to influencers, and then hawk on my Instagram and socials to see whether they post it. Usually they do, because the people who I work with are super amazing, and prior of any send outs I just agree with them that they will post something on the socials just to see that they've received it. That's that. I also have a strategy to do for 2 of my clients and plans for November, which is like in 2-3 days. It's so full on. It's really full on, and I'm currently like struggling for motivation to like keep going and do things for myself, because like this work takes so much out of me physically and mentally and time wise. So I'm trying to like learn. I don't know if I can, to be honest, you guys. Like, got an assistant that just came in to give me cuddles because I need it. It's been a really tough morning. He's just very interested of what's on my desk. Look at this stick to me. Not to be dramatic, but I would say Nimbus is probably the best thing in my life. I got him when I was 23 and single. And he's been through a lot with me. He knows when I'm feeling a bit shit, so he comes over and says hi. He's just the most loving dog I've ever came across, and he gives the best cuddles. Don't you? Look what's outside. Anything interesting? Like, if I could trade lives with anyone, it would be him. He has the best life. I'm gonna start crying now. Oh. Oh, I just want today to finish already. Hello. It is now 9 o'clock. I've had gin and tonic and a pizza. I'm feeling good. As you can tell, I look like a mess, but I will show you the cutest thing you will ever see.
Pomaluj mnie jak francuska.
Co?
Pomaluj mnie jak dziewczynę z Francji.
A czemu?
Tak się mówi po prostu.
Ale że co?
Taki meme.
Z Titanica. Z Titanica mama referencja. Oglądałaś Titanica?
No nie.
When it's cut like this, you look like you're bald.
I know what happened. I am always crying. I watch
That's not good looking.
Good morning, everybody. From my very 70s hairstyle, I'm currently boiling water on the stove because there's no hot water still, and the boiler man, whatever you want to call it, he's coming over around 12 o'clock, so that's still in like 4 hours, and I just wanted to clean the house beforehand so the house was nice and clean for the weekend. Feeling really good today. It's the morning and I don't want to work just yet. I've just done so much work this week. I feel like I deserve. I don't even feel like I have to justify it, but I do, because I know my clients will be watching this like, what's she doing on a Friday morning? I've actually posted on Instagram how I've been feeling, and it was a little bit more vulnerable than I like to put myself on social media, but the best responses I got was the fact that we do really sugarcoat our lives and we only put stuff that is really happy and stuff where we feel our best ourselves or we look great. And I just didn't. Like, the whole week has just been a very difficult week for me, which is probably not the best thing to vlog, but I don't regret it. Yeah, I've been feeling really shit, and I've been speaking to a lot of people, and we all feel the same way. We all feel very heavy, we all feel really numb, and for different reasons. It feels nice not to feel all alone, but also it feels nice to be a little bit more vulnerable. And yeah, Nimbus is alone, bless him. I've put out his mat, which is the best thing I've ever got when he was a puppy. This is like a play mat where you put treats inside, and he basically finds the treats throughout the day. You've finished them all, haven't you? You have. Oh, he's the best. I love you so much. You can see like all of that stuff, like he's already made a hole and then trying to get into the cheese. And then like you put a little bit treats here, and then like you put treats in there, and it keeps him really occupied. And I've had it for 2 years now, and look how good of a quality it is. I've washed this many times and it's not lost its shape or made it look funny. So yeah, I really highly recommend it. I got it from a brand in like South Korea, like again 2 years ago, so I'll see whether I can find that for you, but if not, I can just link something very similar, because I've seen a lot of these things on Instagram, on Amazon and stuff like that. So he loves it. We've moved in 3 weeks ago and we're still waiting for our furniture. which is going to look amazing, but it does feel super unfinished at the moment. This is probably the most finished room. It's still not finished, but I've got pumpkins to carve today. So yes, today. But yeah, it's just, hello bed. It's just a bit unfinished. We're getting a lovely table here and like a console, not console, it's not even a chest of drawers. It's a unit. It's a long unit where we're going to put all our vinyls and our record player on there, and probably have like a little bar area here. And then we're having 6 chairs and a table. It will be a glass table to give us some nice kind of, you know, airy look. Many rooms are still not done here, so it's not stressful. Like, I mean, it is, because I've been here for 3 weeks and the house is still looking like I've just moved in, so it doesn't feel homely, or it doesn't feel like I'm settled yet. But when the stuff comes in on the 17th of November, I'm going to be really happy that it arrives, because it's a really lovely furniture. My house is so clean, you guys. I've cleaned this whole space, so at least we've got some like nice evening to kind of relax today. But this is all tidied. Put another plant in there just because I feel like now that makes more sense. I mean, yeah, just add a plant and don't cry about it. The house is looking super cozy. I've just been doing some work. Also, can you please appreciate my doorstop in the form of a bean can? He's just loving life. Hi, Bubs. Hello. From a different face. I am just shooting some stuff. It's a Saturday and it's gloomy and it's Halloween. Our boiler is still broken, so yeah, good day. I hope you guys enjoyed this very random vlog. I'm going to quickly take some photos and post on social media, or have like a little bank of photos for this week. I've got like row of clothes that I want to shoot today, so yeah. I'm now going to edit this vlog and hope something comes out of it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.